former Chief of Staff says Boris Johnson should be worried about criticism from the Conservative MP who forced Theresa May out of office. Gavin Barwell, who served under Theresa May's leadership, has warned the Prime Minister should be cautious of criticism from MPs within his own party. Steve Baker, Conservative MP for Wickham, condemned Boris Johnson in a shocking address to Parliament on Thursday. Lord Barwell highlighted the Tory MP had played a key role in Theresa's downfall. He continued, "If I was still working in Number 10 today, I'd be pretty worried about that intervention." Addressing fellow ministers, Mr. Baker declared the Prime Minister had failed to follow the letter and spirit of his own COVID restrictions. In his statement, the Tory MP said the Prime Minister should be long gone, as he condemned the behaviour of the Conservative leader. Lord Barwell advised the criticisms of Mr. Baker should not be dismissed as he acknowledged the Tory representative was an effective organiser in the resignation of former Prime Minister Theresa May. He described Mr. Baker's scolding of Boris Johnson as a telling development in the atmosphere of the Conservative Party. Lord Barwell speculated that further findings concerning the actions of the Prime Minister will be revealed in the numerous ongoing investigations. The former Chief of Staff suggested Boris Johnson will be fined more times as further information comes to light. Lord Barwell described the Downing Street birthday gathering, which has prompted the fixed penalty notice served to the Prime Minister, as the least egregious breach of the rules. The former MP appeared adamant Boris Johnson would face further consequences for his behaviour during the pandemic and his questionable comments made to Parliament. Lord Barwell anticipated the release of the full Sue Gray report and surmised the publication would reveal photos and other documentation that undermine the Prime Minister. In his analysis of Thursday's parliamentary discussion, Lord Barwell noted a significant shift in the mood of Conservative MPs. He echoed the claims of Mr. Baker in that Boris Johnson had begun to undermine the authenticity of the Tory party in terms of principle but also pragmatically. Lord Barwell determined urgent change is required within the leadership of the Conservative Party. Boris Johnson will face an investigation by the Privileges Committee into whether comments he made misled Parliament. The Prime Minister had previously assured MPs the rules were followed at all times in Downing Street. After he received a fixed penalty notice, Boris Johnson affirmed that he did not consider his actions at the time to be in breach of the rules. The Prime Minister denies intentionally misleading Parliament as the Labour motion for an inquiry was successfully passed in his absence.